Is this on?
We've been through a lot together. Money in the Bank, the Women's Royal Rumble, the Judgment Day in your house.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Oh, okay.
And
Careful.
at the Royal Rumble,
Not your strongest suit.
yeah, the Royal Rumble, I am going to finish the story.
Oh,
I am going to win back the prediction title.
Oh,
And it is my destiny. I have to finish the story.
Eric, I'm sorry. I get it, right? You don't hold the title that much, and
Right.
You know, you really haven't had it in a while. I think we've been back and forth in it for a little while.
yeah.
And so
I've been doing side quests.
yeah. So I get it. Like, you know, you're kind of a mid-carder wanting that big break at WrestleMania, but
Cut me
I have
deep.
a story to finish because Andrew's now defended it for a couple pay-per-views, and to finish my story, I will be the What's Wrong with Wrestling prediction champion at WrestleMania.
wow. You guys sound like a couple of unitards. Let me tell you something. There ain't no stories getting finished.
What?
What is this, wrapping paper? There ain't no stories getting finished because I'm already the pay-per-view prediction champion. And as the person that has the two longest title reigns, I'm starting a third one right now.
I don't know if that's
and it's going to be even longer than the previous two. Yeah.
But
Suck it.
we're going to finish the story.
We both have stories to finish.
You guys could finish each other off.
Hold on.
But you're not finishing any story on my watch.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. That was Josh.
Oh.
He is
interesting.
going to finish the alphabet.
No, he won't.
Nope.
I have more faith in you guys.
Wait, Josh can help?
No.
Josh, can he a little bit maybe?
Could he?
Call Josh Reese.
Wow, that's
And end show.
such a great thing.
Whoa.
What you did there, like it's so great and original, and it would never get old. Every week, it would never get old.
You should do that every week.
It's so
He
stupid.
should just be like,
But we
call, who are you?
But we
'Cause
never
he's
see
never
you call
here.
him. It's just implied. Maybe walk off screen when you do it.
Oh my God, Jimmy and Solo just lost a 3-on-2 handicap match. Roman Reigns is gonna be pissed. Why would he give a fuck?
Hey, what, you know what he's forgetting to say every time?
Yeah.
Hey Siri,
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
call Roman Reigns. Because you can't just say
No,
call
you can't.
Roman Reigns.
No. Unless he's holding the button.
That used to be like when our father would get those company cars and they had this was way before Siri, like when cell phones were finally a thing, and he would hook his phone up to the car, like back when it was just those before smartphones.
Right.
And my dad would be like, hold on, call home. And then the lady would be like, calling Joe. It's like, no, schmuck, call home.
Calling schmuck.
And it's like, no, Dad, just say home.
Yeah.
Like he's talking to it like the computer's
Home.
stupid.
But then he goes, no, it never answers to home. It always calls Joe. You have to say Homer. Then it's like, call Homer.
Calling Ma.
Yeah. Call Andrew. Calling 911. No.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, all right. We have another big show. We got to review SmackDown and Raw. But first, we have to thank a new patron. So thank you to Cliff Caviar.
Oh.
I think that's how you pronounce his
I think
name.
we should be wearing monocles for that.
Maybe, yeah. Thank you, Cliff. You can join as well at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We have weekly AEW recaps. Do you like Dynamite?
No.
Do you hate Dynamite?
Yes.
Then you'll love this show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. This is how I get away with not watching Dynamite.
Hey, do you like brackets?
Oh, I love brackets.
We've got so many brackets. And we have another bonus episode to do this month.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another bracket. Who knows? Send in your suggestions. at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Does anyone know how many brackets we've done?
I do.
22!
That is correct.
I was going to use it for guess how many hundreds of hours there are of Patreon episodes.
Yeah.
2,200.
2022.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, also, we're doing the 2023 What's Wrong with Wrestling Fan Awards. You can submit your awards at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. The results will be, we'll have the results next week.
All right.
Oh, I thought that was this week.
No, I forgot to do it. So,
So we have that and Rumble predictions next week.
yes, it's going to be a big show.
Fuck my life.
Big show.
It won't take that long. All right, SmackDown opens with, you'll have to sleep over. It's okay.
3-hour show. 3 hour.
That our fans are like, that's the greatest news we've ever heard.
Yeah, right.
SmackDown opens with Grayson Waller versus Cameron Grimes.
What a killer opener to SmackDown.
Right. I thought
Who's excited?
JBL was going to be on commentary for this one.
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
However, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso jumped Grimes before the match even started. And then Nick Aldis comes out with officials to stop them.
Right. They beat up all the super buff security guys and leave all the guys in suits alone.
Well, sure. Why
you
did
don't want
they-
to get suspended.
What do they have against Cameron Grimes again?
No, they just wanted the ring.
Yeah.
And then Waller and Austin Theory let the Bloodline have the ring.
Yes.
Like, we got it, guys. Take it easy.
Paul Heyman says Nick Aldis is the bad guy for making Roman Reigns defend his championship in a fatal 4-way match at the Royal Rumble. And he goes, guaranteeing that Roman Reigns will lose his title. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, but I mean, it's kind of weird that he would say it because usually Roman's like, no, I got this, right? Like,
Right.
I'm still the greatest.
Yeah.
But Paul's like, no, he's definitely going to lose it.
Yeah. Aldis grabs the mic from Heyman and he announces the main event of SmackDown featuring AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton versus Jimmy, Solo, and Roman Reigns. And Heyman says, Roman Reigns isn't here tonight. And Aldis says, well, you guys could find a third man or else it'll be a 3-on-2 handicap match.
Right.
It's weird for Aldis to act as if Roman's there because then the fans are all of a sudden like, wait, he's here?
They popped, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's like, no, he's not here.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Right. And then,
As
and
the
then all night,
babyface GM.
we're just guessing, like, is he the third man? Like, everyone who walks next
Right.
to Heyman or Solo.
Right.
Is he the third man?
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
And it seems like Paul's only asking good guys if they'll join.
Yeah, right.
It's like, we're all the bad guys
Yeah,
that would
like,
like to
more-
the main event.
More specifically, people Roman has screwed over.
Yeah.
Like, clearly these guys will join us.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Joe's favorite tag team, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo.
Carrillo, ¿cómo se dice?
Los Lotharios.
Los Lotharios.
They're not kissing women anymore.
No.
Yeah, that's illegal.
What? Versus Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro.
Del Toros. Los Bulls.
Every time I say that name, I can't believe that that's a name.
I know.
I can't believe that's a wrestler's name.
That is a wrestler's name.
Guinea del Pizza.
Like, yeah, straight from
He's Italian.
straight from the 80s, Vince, you know?
For sure.
Yep.
Where's Mantar? Is he coming back?
Probably.
God, man.
He's going to be their mascot.
Yeah, we got Santos Escobar in commentary and Zelina Vega ringside. Escobar says that they're the real LWO, and he says Legado World Order.
Oh.
And I was like, they should just make like an LWO black and white versus LWO black and red.
Perfect.
Well,
Perfect.
the LWO was making fun of the NWO.
It was.
Just like the BWO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In ECW. So it's like, you might as well start doing that. It would
Right.
be total fan service
Yeah.
to do that.
Who cares?
They just
You'll
have
sell
black
twice
and white.
Right. People would buy it
Oh my
just because
God.
it's
Yeah.
in red.
I'd probably buy it. Wolfpack, LWO.
Right.
I'll be-
LWO will.
They just come out to fucking
They
black
own
and
it.
red music.
They own it, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Meanwhile, everyone else is like,
Oh, everyone would know. No, everyone would be like, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't come out to that music.
Yeah, of course.
And everyone else is like, yeah, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Angel and Humberto stood on the second rope to press Wild over their heads and give him a huge body slam. I like that spot.
That was cool. I like that.
And then Carlito's music hits, and he attacks Escobar from behind, and they fight in the crowd. And then Garza beats Wild with a cheating roll up.
Yeah. Got a few of those this week. There's one.
I was hoping, like, because, you know, it went over so well in NXT, that they would have tried to do that move again, where they used the rope to, like,
Oh my god.
shoot. Was it Wild or Toro?
I think it was Wild, but yeah.
Wild.
into the air, like,
Dude, that was
20
the coolest
feet.
thing I've ever seen.
Right. And like Corey mentioned it, he's like, "Oh, it's good to see he's back down from orbit."
Yeah.
You know,
Right, yeah.
Why can't they let the two new guys who joined a bad guy get a clean win over these two? These two guys are so insignificant.
right?
I mean, like Cruz and like
Yeah.
they're so insignificant.
We're used
like,
to them losing.
always.
Always.
Like, why can't you get a legit win on those
Right.
guys?
Yeah.
Could it be distracting? It could be cheating. But like pin.
Right, especially
Like, I mean, not
because
this roll up bullshit.
like they're in the Dusty Tag Team Cup and they've won their matches. So like if you have them winning there, who cares if they lose on SmackDown?
Right.
Sure. Backstage, Heyman tries to bribe Carlito with an apple to tag with the Bloodline.
Smart.
Carlito turns him down, but he still takes the apple. And Heyman's like, that's not part of the deal.
Right.
Yeah, the apple was part of the deal.
The apple comes with the yes.
Yeah.
That was a good line.
Next up, we have a video promo from Logan Paul sporting a black eye that Kevin Owens gave him last week. And Logan says he'll only face KO if he removes his cast, since it could be used as a weapon. What did I even say last week? I said KO's going to lose because of the injured hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Logan Paul at the fucking Rumble.
Well,
Confirmed!
One lucky like punch knuckle to his knuckle.
well, he's like, I'll see you, Andrew, and I'll raise you a foot.
A foot.
yeah.
Later, Owens cuts a video promo of his own, and he invites Logan to the Kevin Owens show for...
Yeah. He
Yeah,
also shows
SmackDown.
he has a cast on his foot because apparently he has a broken foot.
Oh.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh,
Didn't notice.
yeah. He was
Owens does?
Yeah, he said he has a broken foot
Oh, well.
and he has a boot on.
How is he supposed to wrestle with that?
Correct. He's just gonna hobble to the ring.
Hobble hobble.
Earlier in the day, we see Butch and Tyler Bate meeting up for coffee. Is this an episode of Friends?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bate wants to keep tagging together, but Butch says them teaming up was a one-time thing and they should go their separate ways. And then Bate tells Butch, you want to make a name for yourself? You need to ask yourself, what is that name going to be? Cut to black.
Pete Butch. Vince is
Butch done.
Butch is done.
Yeah, I guess Pete Dunne's getting his name back.
Hopefully.
Whatever. What's that going to lead to?
I'm done
Just them being
with that name.
Fucking tag team. Like, really? Like, we're going to get more of these fucking tag team matches?
Look at here. Me.
The whole fucking match.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
We need to we need to meet Tyler Bate, and then Joe just does that to him.
I'm like, hey.
Like,
He just stares at
like
it.
go to shake his hand, be like, and then he goes and bam, punch him in the face.
Take him out.
What do you mean? He's like 4'10". It was easy.
And you just come running over and you're like, he's a unitard. Easy. Special. He's special.
He's unitarded.
He's unitard.
You just
I'm
rip
sorry.
off your clothes.
We're sorry.
You rip off your clothes. You're like, see?
Yeah. You bring like a bell and you just hit it. Ding. And I just stop.
Yeah.
It's over. Good match.
Next up, we have Bianca Belair.
Hurry, tell him good match. Tell him good match. Hurry.
Bianca Belair versus Bayley with Damage Control ringside.
First time ever.
First time ever.
First time this week.
Yeah.
Bayley was constantly pulling on Belair's hair and even tied her hair to the bottom rope, which I think she's done every time they fought.
Probably.
Outside the ring, Belair threw Bayley into the ring post. Bayley hit the elbow drop off the top rope, but Belair kicked out. Then Bayley threw Belair out of the ring and distracted the ref so Damage Control could beat her up. But Damage Control didn't beat her up, which makes no sense unless Belair is joining Damage Control or
Right.
something.
Well, no, because they just don't give a fuck about Bailey, right?
They just don't like her.
They're playing that story up.
And then Bianca hits Bailey with the KOD for the win. And backstage, Io is pissed, and Dakota tells Bailey, "Oh no, we wanted you to beat Belair on your own," as if like
She ever has.
as if like Bailey's like the up and comer,
Right.
not the leader of the group.
Yeah. Here's a question.
Yeah,
What does Bianca do at WrestleMania?
It's a good question.
fights Jade Cargill since Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Will she be ready?
No.
No.
Well, she's not injured, so they're gonna throw her ass out there.
Right.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Bobby Lashley with the Street Profits.
No.
Yeah.
Lashley poorly calls out Karrion Kross and AOP. And then Paul Ellering walks out, but then he points to the Titantron.
With his Michael Jackson glove.
So weird.
This was so weird. And
Yeah.
like a week after debuting them, and they'll beat you up, and then now this week they're afraid.
They're
And
not
just
here.
Paul Ellering's there?
They had to finish their story.
Oh, right.
You got to get to know him.
Ellering walks out and he points to the Titantron.
Hey.
That's why you're here? To point to the Titan? Like, yeah, we get it.
Hey.
Just play the video. We know where to look.
Hey, Paul, we need you to fly to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Remember
ASAP.
Shawn Michaels' manager comes down to the ring for that WrestleMania 12 and he just points to the rafters.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me
Look
of that.
there. So Cross cuts a video promo hyping his new alliance with Paul Ellering, Akam, and Razar. They've changed how they pronounce their names a
Couple times.
It used to be Akam and Razar. Now it's Akam and Razar.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And then like he says, well, do you have any more from that?
He confirms the new stable is called the Final Testament, which
Yeah.
that was the report last week.
Because it was like a play on like Occam's razor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Bottom.
You've never heard of that?
Not that it was a play on that, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do that though, but sure.
So he's like, AOP, they are the most dangerous men the world has ever known. Yeah. And then he's like, and then Paul Ellering, the most sadistic man the world has ever known. You're like, you're overselling it, bro.
And I'm carrying Cross.
I got a hot wife, and I've got the hottest woman anyone has ever known.
Yeah.
Like you're like,
And I've lost every match
anyone
since
has
I've
ever seen.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember we met AOP in Philly?
I mean, we tried to meet them, and
Well, we
apparently
met
they were
them.
too good for us.
I said, "Hey guys,
yeah.
great match." And then Eric walked up and goes, "I'm such a big fan. Can I have your autograph?" And they said, "Get out of here, you little kid."
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Hey, remember that time I was a 12-year-old boy from the Bronx?
Can I have your autograph?
Get out of here, kid.
Mister.
And now you can be like, I'm 40.
No, because we wanted to take a picture with them with like us looking scared, and then Eric was like, "Hey, can we have a picture?" And they were like, "No."
They're like, we don't take pictures.
And I was like, "All right, keeping kayfabe alive. I get it."
And they take 3 steps, and then Razor's like, what's a picture? He's stupid, you know what I mean?
They're at a cheesesteak place we went to.
Yeah.
But then people were posting pictures with them the next day at Access or
Really?
some
well,
event.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
The Monday.
The Monday.
Well, that they don't have a choice. They're obligated there.
Right, sure.
Backstage, we have Pretty Shitty. They offered a team with the Bloodline, but Heyman says we only need one of you, and so Pretty Shitty walks away.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what? Why?
Like
The other one can help.
Yeah,
Did they share a penis or something? What's the
maybe.
problem?
After the break, Heyman
It's
asks,
in a finger trap.
Yeah. The penis trap. Every time they try to pull away, they're like, oh! And they go, oh, it feels good.
Pull away faster.
I'll pull you away. They're pulling away.
What's oozing out of that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Look away.
After the break, Heyman asks Lashley to team with Jimmy and Solo, but Lashley says, the only time I want to be in the ring with the Bloodline is when I'm standing across from Roman Reigns, and no one wants that. No one.
No. Pass.
Please no. Next up, we have Carmelo Hayes versus Austin Theory. This match happened because of a backstage confrontation. Hayes was about to declare for the Royal Rumble when they interrupted. So now I don't even know if he's in it.
I don't. I hope not.
Hayes gave Waller Johnny Gargano's one final beat on the apron. And then Theory went for his Spanish fly spot where like he jumps and his ass hits the top rope and then they fly back.
Yeah.
But he landed on his head.
Yep.
Like they botched it. He lands on his head and then the ref threw up the X and calls
Carmelo
off the
almost
match.
landed on his head too.
Yeah. So they just called it like a no contest. Like commentary sold it as if both of them were hurt.
Yeah.
Because Carmelo took the move, but
Sure. Right.
yeah, it was Theory that was fucked.
Yeah.
Do you think that was just an alternate finish? It wasn't supposed to end like that, I guess.
No, he
were just
legitimately fucking hit his head.
You can see like slow motion. He was like, dude.
Yeah.
And then finally we have Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles versus Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Everyone turned Heyman down, so he made it seem like no one was worthy.
Jimmy was horrible backstage talking to
what I wrote. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
Hey, OG, who did you get with me again? What?
If Solo ain't worried, then I ain't worried. No yeet.
Yeet.
No yeet.
I'm gonna do it, Jason.
And now he has his own no yeet shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
The fuck.
Why are you part of this bloodline
He's-
when you were the first guy to
Like
leave?
he's Sammy. Like he's the clown of
He
the
is.
bloodline now.
What happened? None
Except
of
he
this makes
sucks.
any sense.
Right.
He defects, then he screws his brother, now he's back in.
He was the
What?
He was like the first one. Yeah, after Sammy, he was the first. Jimmy and Solo attack and take out Orton as he made his entrance in order to even the odds. Styles went for a tag on Knight, but Knight saw Solo coming and he hopped off the apron and threw Solo into the steel steps. And AJ thought Knight was fucking with him and he wouldn't tag him in and made it later. I wonder why he would fuck with you, AJ.
Yeah,
Maybe
why?
because you clotheslined him for no fucking reason when you came back. And
That could be it.
now all of a sudden
That
you're tagging
could
together.
And they're fine with each other, and LA Knight still hasn't gotten one back on him.
I
in a
know.
cheap
It
shot
makes
world.
him look so fucking weak.
Right.
And AJ's just wearing these pants, and he's a heel. AJ's a heel,
Right.
but he's continuing to like be with the good guys. Like in a weird way, he should be with the bloodline.
I mean,
He's a
they
bad
took him
guy.
out, but yeah,
I guess. I don't get what they're doing with him right now.
He's
I don't
a
get it.
not as bad guy.
That's really what it is. It's like this weird,
wait. He's transfacial.
Yeah. Interesting.
What are you?
That was weird.
That's cool. I thought it was cool.
Is that gonna happen again? Hold on. No. All right.
One
So
time glitch.
Orton comes back out and he gets the hot tag. Jimmy super kicked Orton, but Randy no sold it and he hit an RKO for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right.
just a super kick. Just a super kick, right, AEW?
Nope.
Hey, when you're that over, you can get away with it, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Hey, real quick, speaking of AEW, why do the Young Bucks look like Vince McMahon's illegitimate sons with their fucking porn stashes?
Yeah.
Like they have like the same kind
I
of
mean,
like
they look like sex offenders. That's
gross
what they look like.
mustache that
They
Vince
have
has.
pedo stashes. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyways, after the match, Solo attacks Orton and sticks out his thumb. But Styles hits Solo with a phenomenal forearm. Knight gives Solo the BFT, and then Randy gives Solo an RKO. And the beatdown continues as Orton hits Jimmy with the steel steps. And then the three of them give Solo the Shield powerbomb through the announce table.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And then the show ends with Heyman calling Roman Reigns.
Call Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Call Roman Reigns. Oh, is he going to be here next week?
No.
What? Are you stupid?
What are you still waiting?
Oh, actually, he is because they're doing the contract signing.
Oh, fun.
4 guys need to sign a contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Raw opens with Cody Rhodes. So, what do you want to...
What do you want to throw up about?
Then Cody mentions his wife.
No.
Cody brings up the Royal Rumble, but then he's interrupted by Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
And Drew reminds Cody that they were once tag team champions together.
Yeah.
No one remembers.
Right.
They won gold together.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Drew mentions that they both left WWE and came back. He says he wrestled Cody in his last match in the Indies before returning to WWE, and Cody told him that he was going to be a world champion. And then Drew tells Cody,
You will never be one.
he says, you're going to be the first member of your family to raise the championship. You are going to finish your story, but not until I finish mine. Yeah. And then Cody says, you, me, Jay, and Punk could all win the Rumble. You can't count anybody out. And Drew tells Cody, just be yourself. You don't have to wear suits all the time. You don't have to use big words from a thesaurus. And most importantly, stop smiling.
Oh, it's so good.
All the time.
Yes, please.
Be the real Cody, and if anyone has a problem with it, drop them on their arse.
Okay.
Yeah. I like how he was like, I used to do it.
Yeah.
Vince made me do it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he's gone now. He's dead. And he's never coming back. Never. It's just not possible. I'm a genius. Fuck.
Yeah.
Guess what, Drew? Next week, you're turning babyface, and you're going to smile. I'm a genius.
Yeah.
So then Cody says, this is not an act. I'm relishing in my second chance, but you're just complaining about yours. And then Drew asks, why did you bring Jey Uso to Raw? Why are you endorsing CM Punk? Is that to make you happy or them happy? And if Damian Priest didn't try to cash in, I'd be the world heavyweight champion. And Cody says, you brought up our last match together, but let me ask you this. Who won? And then he slaps Drew in the face with his dick.
Yeah.
And he leaves. But no, I don't know who
My
won.
DVR must.
Did you guys see that match? Because I don't know who won.
I don't know who won.
I guess in the Indies, maybe, right?
Yeah.
I guess
So that's
If
kayfabe.
Drew
I
was
gotta go
coming-
find this match.
if Drew was coming back to WWE, then it was probably Cody.
It's canon.
Canon. Yeah, it is now.
Who won in that high school in Iowa? I did.
50 people.
Yeah.
Backstage, Damian Priest tells R-Truth he can't sell Judgment Day merch with his name on it. But then Truth hands him a wad of cash. And Priest is like, okay, yeah, that's cool.
Sure.
Please keep selling.
And then Truth asks Priest about a missing member of the group.
Every member of Judgment Day gonna get their cut. Hey, I even got t-shirts made for my boys Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Tom and Nick.
Is Nick okay? I can't find him on Facebook.
Yeah. So. No, you guys are...
Yeah.
Priest laughs and he tells Truth, you could sell the merch, but don't tag in for the match later. And Truth winks and he's like, oh, I got it. Yeah. So we'll get to that.
Spoiler alert.
First, we have JD McDonough and Judgment Day. JD McDonough. And Dominic Mysterio of Judgment Day versus...
Not Tom and Nick Mysterio.
No, not Tom and Nick.
Oh.
Versus DIY. And Gargano and Ciampa have matching gear now, but that music is still the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It might just be the worst song they've ever come up with.
NXT, someone in NXT came out to what's that fucking song? Dun, 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 dun. That fucking 80s song. What's their name?
ABBA?
No. The band that sings Don't Stop Believin'.
Journey?
Journey. It's a Journey song.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Someone came out to that song.
Oh.
You don't know what song I'm talking about? I forget the lyrics. It's like dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, he came out to that fucking yeah.
Oh, separate worlds.
Yeah, separate ways.
Separate ways.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
A wrestler came out to Separate Ways, and it's like, wait, NXT can pay for music,
Yeah, what
but
the
not
fuck?
the main roster. 90% of the main roster has to have generic crap.
That makes
Right.
no sense.
Was it the original or like the Stranger Things remix?
I don't know.
Is it much cheaper, Stranger Things
Maybe.
remix?
I don't know.
You still gotta buy it though, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
of
know.
course.
Yeah. Have you heard that?
I've heard the soundtrack, yeah.
I remember that was the last episode, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that was good.
Like it's on Spotify.
It was a
It's
slower
phenomenal.
version, right?
Kind of. It was a heavier version though.
Yeah. No, this was the original.
Can I play it? I'll play it right now.
No,
it's on my phone.
We don't need that.
play it
Why
right
would
now.
we need that?
Why would you not want this?
Hey, Eric, there was a problem uploading to YouTube this week. Guess why?
But no, like The original DIY song has no lyrics, but it's 10 times better than this song with lyrics. And that's sad.
It is.
Ciampa gave Dominic a back suplex while Gargano speared Dominic's leg or something. They've been doing that for, since they got back together.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things. It's not great.
Yeah.
Right.
JD McDonough was late to break up the pin, and Michael Cole even yelled it before it happened. He's like, "Oh, JD breaks up the pin," and then JD broke up the pin.
Right.
Ah,
Fucking idiot.
Shut up, Michael.
thank you.
JD hit a top rope moonsault on Ciampa, but Gargano broke up the pin with a super kick. Then Dom went for a 619 on Gargano, but Johnny grabbed his legs, and Ciampa hit Dom with a knee strike. Then DI wins after they hit McDonough with meat in the middle.
Meat.
Man, meat in the middle.
Come in the middle.
Right.
They both just slapped him on their face.
Yeah. Then backstage, Priest shows his boys his cut from the merch R-Truth is selling, and JD asks if he's going to get a cut, but Priest says, well, your name's not on the shirt, so
Yeah,
probably not.
Fuck you.
Next up, we have Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Wow, you have a lot of notes for this.
Oh,
With Body Pussy watching backstage.
Body pussy.
Yeah, I have a lot of notes because this match was fucking dog shit.
Dog.
The match, first of all, Indy and Chelsea have matching gear
Yeah.
on opposite teams.
Yes. Smart.
I
Dumb
really,
fuck.
3 times, I was confused what was happening.
Yeah.
They have the same gear.
You
I'm not even
can't-
kidding.
No, I know. It's like,
I was like, did Candace just hit Indy?
they turned
Oh,
on
no.
each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe we should start replacing some Vince ones.
No.
Because that would be great on the soundboard.
You dumb fuck.
It really would be.
The match begins and Piper picks up Indy for a tombstone. I'm like, okay, I guess this is going to be over early.
Yeah.
But then Piper puts one knee down to give her a shitty shoulder breaker.
Correct.
Like, she's like, oh, shoulder breaker. But she missed her by like 2 fucking feet.
Yeah.
It's like, holy God, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Then Piper went for a Vader bomb, but Indy moved. Then Piper went for her crossbody, fall on you finisher.
Yeah.
But
Oops, I
Indy
fell.
moved. And the finish was even worse. Chelsea's legs were on the rope, and Indy was holding her arms. And Candice hit a lion salt and hit Chelsea with her knees.
Hit a lion salt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tempted.
Then Indy and Candice both went for the pin, but then I guess Candice told Indy, no, dummy. And Indy rolled out of the way because she wasn't legal, but
Yeah.
Indy and Candice win. And
The ref even started counting
Jesus.
with them both
Sure.
rolling
Yeah.
her up.
Why not? Why not?
good God.
Yeah. I think you could probably get rid of wild card at this point.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Still have some wild cards.
I wouldn't be opposed to your sound button going away.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's too great, Eric.
It's pretty
so
good.
perfect.
It's me coming. What's wrong with that?
Look, there I am, just coming on your arm.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
We all have a button. I have, which one do I have?
Nope.
Spider-Man?
No.
No, it's not there anymore.
Oh,
we
yeah.
replaced it with the grunt with Tim Allen.
Oh, God.
I have a button,
It was
right?
necessary.
Yeah, what's Eric's button?
No. Nope.
No, he just says pizza. He can do it himself.
Why don't you say you dumb fuck like really loud in this podcast? Maybe he'll put it on there for you.
No, probably not.
Go ahead, say it right now.
You dumb.
Muted him.
Eric knows too well. He knows Andrew too well.
I know you want me. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Gunther.
Yes.
Gunther says it smells like shit here in Arkansas.
He's not lying.
I was like, that's fucking great. Like, I wish he would just like, oh, it smells like excrement. Like, it'd be so great if he's like,
Excrement.
smells like shit here in Arkansas. It's so good. Gunther says last year he was number 1 in the Royal Rumble and he got second place, but this year he's winning the Rumble and main eventing WrestleMania.
Oh, honey.
Gunther praises Ludwig Kaiser for brutally taking out Kofi Kingston last week, and he gives him a big hug. However, they are interrupted by a returning Xavier Woods.
Who looks terrible.
Does he?
Woods wants revenge for Kofi and challenges Kaiser to a match, and he accepts, and they fight a little bit, and the match turns into a brawl, and Kaiser throws the rolling chair at Woods, but he ducks, and then Woods gets DQ'd for throwing the rolling chair onto Kaiser. Woods then grabs a steel chair,
Yeah.
but Kaiser kicks it into his face. Kaiser tries to drop kick Xavier's head into the steel steps just like he did to Kofi, but Woods avoids it. He throws the steel steps at Kaiser, but he moves out of the way and escapes through the crowd. And then backstage, Byron Saxton tries to interview Woods, but he's attacked by Kaiser. But then Jey Uso pulls Kaiser off, and the refs get in the middle of them, and that's all for Jey Uso this week.
Yes.
Main event.
Mid-card Jey Uso.
Mid-card Jey Uso.
Gotta have a match to be on the mid-card.
That's Gunther's WrestleMania match.
Gunther's defending.
Catering Jey Uso.
So Gunther's going to be in the Rumble, not defending his IC title.
Yeah.
He defends it as much as Roman these days.
I know.
Seriously.
Right.
What the hell, man?
So yeah, it's going to be
He's beating all the jobbers on
Jey
Raw.
Uso versus
All the
Gunther at
mid-carders.
Mania.
Yeah. Who?
Jey Uso versus Gunther at Mania.
Oh, Lord. He gets the IC title?
No fucking way, Eric.
He beats Gunther?
No. No, that's not happening.
I mean, the rumor is Lesnar, but do you think
Yeah.
Lesnar can take the IC title and just be the IC champion?
God, no.
Gunther beats Lesnar.
Why would you have Gunther versus Lesnar just to have Brock win? Gunther's needs the win. That's
So then
that'd be
Gunther
huge
should
for
drop the
Gunther.
title before that match. I think.
Like everyone was expecting Gunther to be in the world title picture this Mania.
This Mania.
But
Yes.
Punk returns and you know what I mean? So like
Right.
because he can't, beating Brock at Mania is a big step as well.
It is.
I know, sure.
Next up we have a backstage promo from Bronson Reed, Uncle Bobby.
Yeah,
Uncle
what?
Bobby.
This is so bad.
Reed says there's a man who holds a championship who doesn't realize that sooner or later it'll belong to Big Bronson Reed.
Just a general. I kind of want to go for a title in this company.
You know what it is?
Then he goes,
No, we know what it is. In the background, you could see Reggie walking with the 24/7.
oh.
You can see him. He goes through the garbage and he's like, no, it's not in there. Oh, right, she missed when she threw it away. It's next to the
Floor,
trash
onto
can.
the floor.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Akira Tozawa versus Ivar.
Who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
Yeah. Where's Nikki Cross? Didn't she do some weird shit and then disappear?
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
she like just standing there
Yeah,
doing weird shit and then gone?
Yeah.
All right. Good payoff, guys.
Yeah.
yeah. Put her in the fucking cross stable.
She'll be in the Rumble and then she'll go away again.
She'll go in the Rumble and then just stare. Didn't she do that last Rumble? She was
Maybe.
just staring and then they threw her out.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure. I think that's going to happen again.
that a year?
No. I think it was a battle royal like a few months ago.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what it was.
Yeah, she'll do it. Next up, Tozawa Ivar. Tozawa hits a DDT and then rips his shirt off like Hulk Hogan, just slower. And then Ivar sets up for the moonsault, but Maxine hops on the apron and PG dances to distract him.
Right.
It was like, it's like a shitty
This was the
Stacy
90s. She
Keibler.
would have just showed him her
her
tits.
asshole.
Puppy her asshole.
But it works. And
Yeah.
it works because Ivar's like, well, Valhalla's nothing to look at. So
Yeah.
Tozawa hits Ivar with a sunset flip powerbomb and wins with a
There it is.
roll up.
Yep. Sure.
After the match, Valhalla beats up Maxine and Ivar hits Tozawa with the moonsault, or as Michael Cole said, the doom salt.
Shut up, Michael.
Shut the fuck up.
Backstage, Ivy Nile tells Alpha Academy, Valhalla will pay for this. And then she storms off. And then Chad Gable says he's going to teach Ivar a lesson.
Oh, I'll teach you.
Wait, Chad Gable versus Ivar?
You know who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
Oh my God, right? Otis.
In a-
They're just all fighting Ivar
Yeah.
for nothing.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Again,
Remember
it's
when
like
Ivar-
they just, this is because the show's 3 hours, so they have to, like, these storylines go nowhere. They're for nothing and they go nowhere. They end up pushing no one.
Right.
Yes.
Like, what is this for? It's just filler.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Fuck, we have 3 hours. Why the hell did we do this?
Well, shit, these guys already fought for the IC title.
By
Have
the
them fight
way,
each other.
why
For a
did
year.
they do that?
What?
Was USA like, hey, you're the only one getting us ratings, so we're going to give you a third hour?
More money.
Yeah.
What? But I mean, it's
more
it's-
advertising.
It makes it so watered down.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Again, wrestling's ratings are so bad. I think when they move networks, it would go back to 2. I know we've talked about this. I hope
Well,
so.
I would hope.
Yeah. SmackDown
They still
will be
haven't-
3 hours.
They still haven't announced where Raw's going. It's the last one. Mm-hmm. Still no announcement yet.
And it's September. It needs to be kind of done by.
Yeah. Yeah. October is when. Yeah. For
Something
sure.
like that, yeah.
That's when the new thing starts in October.
Right.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Rhea Ripley. MAMI warns whoever wins the Rumble to not choose her because Mami's always on top. That's true.
Yeah.
Then Becky Lynch comes out and points out their similarities, but says only one of us won the main event of WrestleMania. And she tells Rhea, I think you might be better than me, but I need to prove that you're not. And to do that, I need to take that title from you. And to do that, I need to win the Royal Rumble. At WrestleMania, it'll be Mommy versus the Man.
Okay.
And Rhea says there's only one person who wants you to win the Royal Rumble match more than yourself, and that's me. See you at WrestleMania.
So that's done,
Yeah.
right?
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Well, we knew Ripley and Becky were gonna.
Yeah, I know,
fight at
but
Mania
does
for
she
a
win
while.
the Rumble, or
No,
does
she
she
doesn't.
come another? Does she like kind of do another?
I think
thing?
they're going to do like an elimination chamber in Australia.
I think it makes sense to think that they'll let Bayley win the Royal Rumble, like, and Becky can win Elimination Chamber. But
Yeah.
like, does WWE consider Bayley big enough of a name to win the Royal Rumble?
Sure.
Like, Bayley could just win the Chamber, and Becky could win the Rumble again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, maybe. Look, who they have all like. How many they've had? 3, 4. How many they've had? Asuka,
2018,
Charlotte,
it's been a lot.
Rhea Ripley. So 3.
No.
Bianca.
2018 was the first one.
Bianca. So I mean, I don't know. It's like she's probably the next biggest name. Oh yeah, Becky won it. So I'm just saying, like,
She'd be the first 2-time winner.
who?
Becky, if she wins.
No, I know that. I'm saying I think Bailey's big enough to answer your question. I think she's big enough, and they're centered like them screwing her maybe in the match, and then she wins it. So it's like, I know who I'm fighting, your ass
Right.
at WrestleMania.
But I mean, like, if they do Bayley versus Io, that will be nothing compared to Rhea and Becky.
Oh yeah, I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if you didn't have Punk versus Rollins this year, like, Becky and Rhea would have main evented night one.
Probably.
Probably.
Right.
So, next up, we have Priest and Balor versus Awesome Truth. Truth posed with Judgment Day before the match, but Miz reminded him he's on his team. Truth dropped a bunch of money in the ring, and then he picked it up and gave it to Balor, who stuffed it in his pockets. Truth also paid Dominic, and then he told JD, sorry, you have to be a member. Balor attacked Truth from behind, and Truth ended up knocking him down, but then he apologized. Then Balor tagged in Priest, and he was reluctant to hurt Truth. But then finally, after the comedy bullshit, Priest gave Truth the South of Heaven chokeslam, and Balor pinned him for the win.
Yeah. So it's over, right? Like that's all over.
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
Fuck.
Are you joking?
No.
Like, I'm certain now that Truth is going to be a member. Because it's like, we've been saying, like, they're just copying the Bloodline outline. Sammy wanted to be a member. He's dumb. He's stupid. And now it's Truth. Truth is going to be a member. 100%.
I think
And then Truth is going to main event WrestleMania with
I think they're going to do the
Balor.
The thing, like, they're going to play on, like, the Star Wars fan theory that Jar Jar was actually a Sith Lord.
Right.
It's going to turn out R-Truth was the leader the
He
whole
was
time.
a sleeper cell.
That would be great. He was the leader the entire time.
Or not the leader, just like he was secretly destroying Judgment Day from within.
Right.
And then he's just like a serious wrestler after that.
I don't know. It's a joke. It's gone on too long in my eyes. It was kind of funny when Priest was laughing, but now that he chokeslammed him, like, just be done with it. Let it die.
Next up, we have a video promo from Shinsuke Nakamura. He says, me and Cody aren't done yet.
Oh, no.
And he declares for the Royal Rumble. And we're supposed to be like, oh my God, that's crazy.
No way.
He's like probably, I don't know, in the top 20 of, people that could win. Like,
Right.
he's probably 20 like the favorite.
Yeah.
I'll give you 20.
Wait, a former winner's going to be in the Rumble? No
Right.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he won the first, or no, not the first. He won the 2018 Rumble.
Yeah.
And
Asuka
now he
won
has
it that year.
no chance of ever winning a Rumble again.
Ever.
Correct.
Wow.
Next up, we have Natalya and Tegan Nox versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. 2 women's tag matches.
Yeah, for nothing.
In one show.
Yeah, this is horrible.
With Potty Pussy watching backstage.
Everyone's They're watching. They're watching everyone.
Zoe went for go to tits, but Natalya blocked it. And then Natalya and Tegan tried to clothesline Zoe out of the ring, but Zoe didn't know how to do it. They should have tried it before the match. All right, let's see you do it, Zoe. All right. She can't do it, guys. She can't go over the top rope? No. I guess write her off for the Rumble. She can't do that.
She can't be eliminated.
She can't go over the top rope in the Rumble, no.
We'll have Nia just throw her over.
Okay.
Future endeavor? Oh, sorry, Zoe. I didn't mean to say that. Right to your face.
I didn't realize this intercom was on.
You're going to be getting a trash bag in the mail in a few days. It'll be first class FedEx, but it'll be a trash bag.
Yes.
We're going to have a FedEx employee deliver this trash bag
Honestly,
across
we just
the
think it's
United
hilarious.
States.
I didn't think I left anything. Let me see what's in here. Oh, it's my career.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you'll need to sign for the garbage bag.
We need you to sign here,
Yeah.
here, and here.
And we threw in a fake title just to, that's your...
What is it? Oh, it's all my merch because it never sold. You can have it, all of it.
It just says Zoe. That's it. That sucks. Shayna picked up Tegan, but then she screamed, "Natty, help!" And Natalya saved her.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Natalya and Tegan went for the heart attack, but Zoe pulled Tegan out of the ring. In the end, Shayna made Natalya tap to the Kirifuda clutch, which
Shocker.
is like, go back 2 years when they feuded.
Sure.
It's like,
Right.
yeah.
And then a year ago when they feuded. And then 6 months ago when they
And then
feuded.
Natalya, I don't even know who I am anymore.
Yeah.
Good God. We're still waiting for that natty turn on Tegan.
Sure.
Whatever. Next up, we have the main event. Jinder,
Here we
the
go.
modern day Maharaja, Mahal versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Match everyone's been waiting to see.
Of course.
Mahal came out with Indusher.
Yeah.
I can't believe Veer came.
He
He
all
came.
over.
Yeah.
But he came.
He said he was going to come and he came.
Yeah. I mean, Indusher.
Where the hell have you been?
Yeah.
A few minutes into the match, Priest walked out with the Money in the Bank briefcase, confirming that he will not be cashing in.
That's
Correct.
right.
Correct.
I'm just here to not do it.
Seth grabbed his knee after hitting a lion salt, and he limped for the rest of the match. Seth hit a pedigree, but Veer poorly put Mahal's leg on the rope to break the pin, and the ref was like, I guess.
Sure. Why not?
That's a thing.
Then Seth hit Veer with a crossbody from the top rope to the floor. Then Priest stood up and acted like he was going to cash in, but Drew McIntyre came out and they fought. Then Sangha punched Rollins while the ref was yelling at Drew and Priest, although they missed showing it on TV. And then Sangha slid in a chair while Veer distracted the ref, but Seth knocked it out of Mahal's hands. Then Veer hit Seth with the Money in the Bank briefcase while the ref was getting rid of the chair. Mahal hit the Colossus, but Seth kicked out since Jinder hasn't won with that fucking move in 7 years since he was the fucking champ.
Right. But also, why are you giving Rollins the Superman treatment? Like, was he John Cena?
You know what?
Like, hit with a briefcase
When he got hit
and
with the
a finisher?
briefcase and then the Colossus, I was like, are they doing this again? Like, are they doing it? And then I was like, no, of course not. It was a split second.
I almost pushed it. I almost pushed it.
Yeah. I think you should.
I'm marking for Jinder.
I mean, kicking out of Mahal, is that Superman? The
No.
guy, he went from jobber to WWE champion, then back to jobber.
I get that. But
Immediately.
to Eric's point is, kicking out of a finisher on Raw is enough. You don't have to get hit with a steel briefcase or where the fuck, then get the finisher and still kick out.
I get it, but I mean, they've been doing this for 10 years now.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Right.
Everyone kicks out of everything now.
All right.
So
Including 14 stomps.
that's true. Jesus. Mahal goes for another Colossus, but Seth got out of it and hit the curb stomp for the win. And it sounded like Seth told Mahal, "Love you, dude," as he was pinning him. Like, we know Seth likes to say things when he, like when he beat Reigns at Mania, "Love you so," or no, he goes, "Thank you so much."
Yeah.
And like you could hear him if you turn the volume up. It sounded to me like he said, like, "Love you, dude," as he was pinning him.
Right.
I didn't realize that he won with the stomp, the NXT title, that he won that with the stomp. Like, I guess I didn't realize that was his finisher in NXT.
Yeah.
Curb stomp.
I know.
That's what they called it.
I still call it the curb stomp.
Yeah.
Even though they call it the stomp.
The stomp.
The stomp.
It's such a cool finisher.
Sure.
Remember when Vince wouldn't let him do it for a few years?
Yeah, because, you know.
And then one day they just brought it back. Okay,
Right.
it's cool now. We'll just call it the stomp.
Yeah.
Hey, Vince, Undertaker tombstones, guys. He drives their head in the mat. Yeah, don't try this at home. Duh.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Sorry, Seth, your move is too dangerous for kids to do. You like all the moves?
Like any move.
A super kick?
Hey, when Triple H hit someone with a fucking sledgehammer, a kid would be murdered.
No, it's okay because they just have to buy our sledgehammer toy. It's plastic. It can't-
Oi, 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 oi. Hey, Eric. Hey, I found another toy in the garage. It's a little heavier than the last one. Here, Eric.
Hey kids, buy this WWE toy beer bottle. That one was real shit.
Right.
Look, you can pretend that you're Stone Cold.
Do you ever watch Rick and Morty?
No.
There's this one planet where they go to where like there's these two kids playing with guns, and the gimmick of the planet is like no one can die. So one kid shoots the other one, come right back to life.
Oh.
And then like something happens to like the generator. It turns off that field and the kid shoots the other kid.
Oh my God.
It's like, huh?
Wait, it's that? I thought it was more kid friendly. That shit.
Oh,
No.
Oh, it's not?
Oh, no.
It's adult cartoon.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know.
It's like very adult.
Very adult.
Oh, wow.
It's really good. It's my new office. Like, it's something I can put on in the background.
Yeah, it
just for
sounds
noise.
cool.
It
Yeah.
is good. I have seen a few episodes and I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of that injury, Pro Wrestling Torch reports that the leg injury Seth suffered is legit. They said Seth was helped in the back, but he eventually put weight on his injured leg. There's nothing else yet on that, and now people are worried that he's not going to be,
Able to
ready
fight
for
Punk.
WrestleMania.
It's in like 3 months.
And they were like, worst case scenario, Stone Cold versus Punk. I'm like, worst case scenario? Worst case?
right.
That's a bigger match than Punk Seth.
Yes.
Like, have a tournament, and then just Stone Cold shows up and goes, I want to end the damn thing. And then he just fucking works his way through a fucking tournament
Just
over the
giving-
course of 5 weeks.
Right. Just giving one stunner.
Yeah.
Ding,
Just
ding,
goes
ding,
in, like,
doom,
yeah, first
boom.
round match, Jinder. Stunner, fucking pin.
Of course, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Like, again, it was like when Jimmy Connors came back at like 38 or 39 and was like going through the US Open and just getting to the quarterfinals. I was like, what is this guy doing? You could totally do that with Stone Cold if he's up for it, of course. But then you have to have Punk beat him at WrestleMania.
Fuck that.
Let him win the title. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Punk's
All right.
like, I'll come back and I get the title. Well, what if we want you to lose at WrestleMania? The only person I would lose to is like Stone Cold, okay?
It's funny how we're like Rock. It's funny how we're like Rock fucking wrestling again. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Because it's Stone Cold.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
And Rock's already come back 6 times. If this was Stone Cold like The Undertaker, oh, a 6th comeback? Blah.
Right.
But he's come back once and had a great match.
Yeah. Yep. All right, that is all for Raw and SmackDown. So let's give some awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Xavier Woods. I didn't
Yeah,
like
you
his-
weren't feeling it.
I was not feeling it.
Usually makes your pee hard, and this week soft.
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
I had pretty shitty with their stupid outfits.
Right.
Paul.
You know, I'm sad to do this, but I've never seen someone who's so hot try so hard to not look hot, and that's Zelina Vega.
Oh.
I mean, look what she's wearing, her fucking hair.
Yeah.
Go back and look before she dyed her hair when she just, looked, I don't know, normal and she was smoking.
Yeah.
And now she just looks so weird. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Best dressed?
Yeah. Like,
Look at that.
look at that. Look at that.
There were some good candidates. Becky looked hot. Rhea always. I'm going to go Maxine.
Okay.
I'm also going to go Maxine.
I'm going to go Zelina Vega from the Rumble, the Philly TakeOver
Oh my
in 2018.
Is that the scratch and sniff?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus.
Yeah, Zelina Vega 6 years ago. No, I went with Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looked very cute this week.
All right.
Worst acting?
Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah.
No.
He's so bad. I hated Jimmy Uso for me.
He's bad
Okay,
too.
yeah.
Fuck.
Best acting.
You know, I like what Cross is doing. I like the way he acts in his videos.
I'm a fan of the videos. They just kind of said the same thing twice in a row. And I
Right.
couldn't get over it.
But
I agree. I mean, again, it's a stable, and I like how sadistic. Matter of fact, Scarlett said something cool where she was like, "We would kind of fuck with them on the inside."
She went, "Come at me."
Yeah.
it's
Basically,
like we break them
But
on
the
the
way-
inside,
yeah.
and then we break them on the outside.
and when she said that, I was like, "Oh, she can speak and she's good. Like,
Yeah.
why doesn't she talk more?"
Yeah.
Seriously,
And
she's
Joe was
way
like-
better than fucking Rusev's wife ever was.
right? Joe was like, "Break my insides."
Yeah. No, she was like, "And break them on the outside."
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
And then I came.
Yeah.
I had Drew. I love his thing with Cody.
I had Drew.
Yeah.
All right, you love Drew.
Stop smiling, you idiot.
Wow. Best comment. Drew saying, "Stop smiling."
Yeah, that's literally what it is. I know we haven't done worst yet, but yeah.
Worst
was your
comment:
best?
Tommy and Nick Mysterio.
I had Heyman with the call Roman Reigns.
Yeah. And I just had Cross saying, these guys are the most dangerous of all time. Paul Ellering, all time.
The most
Most
sadistic man in ever.
All right. Again, best comment. I had Drew telling Cody to stop smiling.
Same.
I had Rhea saying, "There's only one person that wants you to win the Rumble more than yourself, and that's me."
Yeah, that's good. Worst match.
Women. I just put women's tag. Is that good enough?
Well,
Or do I have to
there's
pick
two
one?
of them.
Yeah, there's two. Mine was Natty and Tegan Knox.
Oh, my worst was
Shayna.
Indy and Candice versus Chelsea and Piper. My slow-mo was Natty and Tegan versus Shayna and Zoe.
My slow-mo was Tozawa and Ivar.
I'll do that. Sure, Eric. Yeah.
Best match.
Belair Bailey?
I did DIY. I don't know. It's good to see them, and it was a pretty decent match.
I had Seth versus Mahal. If I,
Yeah.
I mean,
like the crowd was kind of going crazy for that match.
yeah, but that's just because Twitter.
it was a good match.
right.
All right, well.
I didn't hate it. I split second maybe.
Nothing, Eric. What did you have?
Belair Bailey.
Oh, Bella Bailey.
yeah.
Okay. Worst move.
Theory's Spanish fly botch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost killing himself. And
I had Indy and Candice's
Carmelo.
finish.
yeah.
I had like where Indy flips Candace, but then in the end of the day, it's just a 2-foot splash.
Yeah,
It looks so stupid.
and
Right.
she didn't really land on her correctly.
Yeah.
Best move.
Triple power bomb.
Shield powerbomb.
Fair enough. Let's do that. Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. Sweep it. Worst moment. Butch and Bait
Oh god.
having coffee. Wow, they're so fucking cool. I wish I was these guys.
only because
You can go to Starbucks too and drink coffee. What the fuck?
you know what,
we used
I'll-
to make fun of Drew and Sheamus drinking beer. This is way worse.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, only because Truth does have some funny lines and interactions. So yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, best moment.
Becky and Rhea in the ring together.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Becky's music like hitting when Rhea was doing her promo.
I guess Cody and Drew, just because Drew was really
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right, that is all for awards. Now it's time for breaking news.
Did you hear about this one, brother?
Oh boy.
Did you hear about this, dude?
I don't think so.
Hulk Hogan rescued a teenager from an overturned car after a car crash.
He just lifted it up.
Hulk said, yeah.
Yep.
Eyewitnesses say he just lifted the truck.
Eyewitnesses say he wasn't there.
What?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, that's bad.
Hulk said he used the ballpoint pen to pop the airbag to free the girl. But yeah, I was going to say, what are the chances Hogan made the whole story up?
Yeah.
Or what are the chances Hogan caused the accident on purpose just so he could rescue her?
Jesus.
Sorry I hit you, dude. Just play along, brother.
Oh my god, that's so fucking great. Remember that old commercial where a guy steals a woman's purse and he runs up to Hulk Hogan, and it's all over the internet right now, I guess, on my feeds. And Hogan's like, "Hey, dude," and like he picks him up, and like he pile drives him, but his head goes to here.
Yeah.
Then he turns around and he's punching him, but he's literally like you can see it where it's like it's missing him every time, and the thief's like, "What's happening right now?" Then he grabs the two people that he saved, and he's like,
I did it. I did it.
and the thief just picks up the purse and like,
Oh,
walks
yeah,
away.
yeah.
It's kind of funny. I thought it'd
Yeah.
be something like that.
Right.
Hogan also said,
I just want to give a shout out to Jesus, who all things are possible through him, dude.
Oh my
Well, yeah, he's born again. 'cause
He's born again
with his girlfriend.
Have
or
you
wife
seen
or
this?
Whatever.
He like got baptized and shit. He
Yeah.
wore all white, including a white do-rag.
He got a white do-rag. He gets out. He's like,
All my sins are forgiven, dude. Sorry, brother.
And now he wears like this big ass cross necklace.
yeah.
Wow.
Am I allowed to say the N-word again now, brother?
It's forgiven, dude.
Yeah, like, aren't you supposed to take off your hat?
And then he says,
or
like-
headwear for church?
And then he's like, he accidentally says the N-word again. He's like, fuck, I'll go back in the bath, dude.
I'll go back. Dip me again, brother.
Let me go back in the water, dude. Is it like Mandalorian where I go in and I'm forgiven?
Right. He walks into the church. There's no Hulkamaniacs here.
They're having mass. He just jumps in the fucking pond.
It's not hot.
It's not hot. I guess I'm not a demon from hell.
So good.
Oh, shit.
It's not hot.
It's not hot.
It's not hot.
What? Then why did you scream? Why did you scream as if it was hot? You fucking idiot.
Oh my God. Let me try some of this water.
Look at.
Oh my God. It's not hot.
Right.
It's
Listen,
room
It's
temperature.
room temperature, dude.
You gotta listen to this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You know something, maniacs? Sunday afternoon, and I just got done hanging and banging with Pastor Aaron.
Hanging and banging with Pastor Aaron.
I like how the subtitles are like Hulk letters.
Yeah. So good.
Come this Sunday to the Church of the Hulk, dude. That's the new name of the church.
The pastor's like,
What? Nothing, dude. Don't worry about it. Hulk Hogan Church. What you gonna do when Hulk Hogan and Jesus Christ come running for you? And make sure you buy your Hulk Hogan font that we just created. It's only $500, brother.
these t-shirts that says Hogan 316. What? No, I can't do that. It's a Bible verse. All right, brother.
All right, Hogan 315.
And don't forget, every third Sunday is the Spaghetti Supper Spectacular. Brought to you by Pasta Mania. It's back.
Bassamani's coming back. We're gonna be selling it after Mass.
Hulkaroos and Hulkayoos.
You know, Hulk, we give away food after masses.
Not this one, brother. And make sure you get your Hulk Hogan Bible where Hogan replaces Jesus Christ on the cross, but then he gets off the cross and he beats up all the Romans.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so good. Hulk Hogan in church.
Jesus Christ, brother.
All right, Edge was on Sam Roberts' podcast, and he finally opened up about why he left the Judgment Day. Remember the rumors at the time?
Yeah.
He didn't like the
supernatural shit.
Edge said at one point it was talked about a cauldron with bubbling black fluid, and I'm holding a pitchfork. And it's like, whoa, I don't want to do that because that's not going to work. Then there was one week they wanted us to float to the ring. I was like, what? They said, well, no, we'll put it on like a dolly. That's what Edge says. Now, I have a hunch that Vince or whoever was in charge at the time didn't want Edge in the group anymore, and they respected him too much to kick him out, so they pitched him this bullshit just so that he would want out.
But why wouldn't you want
Right.
Edge in this group? It's fucking Edge.
Well, but I mean, they didn't even use him his last 6 months in the company.
Yeah.
Why not? You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe they're just like, I think we're done with Edge.
Unless it was like, hey, your contract's coming up. You gonna resign? He's like, no.
Probably
All
not.
right. Well, then I guess we're not gonna use you too much.
Yeah.
We can't push you if you're not gonna be here.
Right. Also, Bill Goldberg's son, Gage. I'm sorry.
who?
Also known as Torque. Torque has committed to play for Deion Sanders' Colorado Buffaloes.
He's good enough to do that.
Torque.
What position does he play?
Left out,
I think he's
dude.
a linebacker.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's not like it's Alabama, I guess.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I've got something.
Yeah. Wow.
Dave Meltzer on the Young Bucks. Ready for this? There's no tag team in wrestling in the last how many years? Maybe ever. But certainly in the last 20 years, there's no tag team in wrestling. This is how he said it. that is better at carrying people than the Young Bucks. The things that they have done with Private Party and Dante and Darius Martin, these guys are straight out of the indies. They've never done a big match, and they made both those teams look like they were the best tag team in wrestling. And teams that in 5 years were going to be through the roof. It's like, all right, dude.
You fucking mark!
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Anyway, I guess they're the last match for Sting.
Yes.
Great. So does Sting lose?
No.
I thought it was cool to lose your last match. Like Flair was kind of the last person to do that.
But then he won his last.
And then
Then he won his last match.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last quote.
Right.
Unquote.
All right, Eric.
Yeah, so I have a couple things. First of all, WWE was doing an auction for Triple H's personal ringside seats at the Royal Rumble.
Right.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea.
Like where he sat? Wouldn't he be in
Where
Gorilla?
where he would sit. So Gorilla.
They're just calling him his personal seats.
Oh, like you're gonna sit in these seats? Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
yes. The auction did end.
Yeah.
1:15.
It ended?
It ended.
Oh.
Take a guess.
What do you mean 115?
Or
Oh,
January 15th. Yeah.
15th. Okay.
Guess what the winning bid was.
This is for Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble.
Well, I guess they're front row seats,
charity.
right?
Yeah.
I'm going
charity.
to say 12,000.
Higher,
So it's 2 seats?
I
I'm
guess.
guessing? Or 4?
60,000.
No way.
Higher.
Higher than $60,000?
Higher.
I don't want to
100.
Higher.
200.
Higher.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you
What
fucking-
else do you get? A fucking happy ending? Did Triple H blow you?
The winning bid was $707,000.
What?
Yeah.
700.
700.
700,000.
Yeah.
That's
Apparently, so the name on it was just a Mr. TK. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Mr. TK. Tony Khan.
That's
I mean, that's a joke, obviously, but
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I can't wait to go. I can't wait to hug all my favorite superstars. So yeah. Also in the comments, there's 2 funny things I saw. Someone put, I thought this was a bid for a chair that Triple H sat on. And then someone replied, it's the chair he's been ripping protein farts into while in Gorilla.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny. And then I want to talk TNA. For me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't.
So, look.
But don't.
Right. Let's.
Rumor time. Rumors.
It's gonna transition in.
Okay.
So, in all honesty, TNA is coming up on 20 years.
20 years
That's-
of being irrelevant.
That's longer than WCW lasted. It's
well, the
definitely going to be
company-
longer than AEW.
WCW, the company, lasted more than 20
No,
years.
it was World Class Championship
Same
Wrestling.
thing.
No.
Well, that's like saying WWE's only been around 20 years.
Okay, well,
But
regardless.
okay, regardless.
It's been a thing for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just had their Hard to Kill pay-per-view, which...
That's actually funny, that name.
It is.
Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill.
Yeah.
Especially because they just rebranded from Impact Wrestling back to TNA.
Keep changing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Impact thing was a Hogan thing.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so
Well,
some...
TNA was fucking Russo.
Yeah.
And it was just a play on more. It was tits and ass. Like,
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So some former WWE talent has been showing up, including Zaya Brookside. You know, her dad. We
Yeah.
doing? Young. We
Young, what are you doing?
We doing? Robbie Brookside. Also, newly signed, Ash by Elegance.
Who are you?
Formerly known
Dana
as Dana Brooke.
Ash by Elegant.
Ash by Elegance.
Fuck does that even
Well,
mean?
everyone's pointing out that she's just copying Tony Storm's gimmick.
Yes, basically.
Did they get like an influx of money or
I don't know.
something?
Maybe.
They must have
But
value investors.
how much would Dana Brooke cost?
Well, the last one's a big name.
Hold on.
I saw this.
Yes. So
That much.
they also signed.
Wait, Andrew, do that again.
Yeah.
Like, Dana, how much do you want? Do it over here.
No,
Wait. That'll work.
Oh, I had more.
you'll
Dana's like, that's good.
you'll touch money.
You'll touch money.
You'll
And then
touch
you
money.
have to give it back.
Also, Nick Nemeth
Yeah.
has signed with TNA.
Sorry.
Who are
Okay, formerly
Don't
Dolph
even know who these
Ziggler.
fucking guys are. Oh,
Yeah.
Wanted man.
The wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yes.
He looks like now.
He made that fucking Kurt Russell video. I'm like, he looks even more like Kurt Russell. than
Right.
ever.
Yeah. Him and his brother, I think, showed
But-
up, right? And were sat ringside, and then
They went. No, that was New Japan.
Oh, that was New Japan. But in TNA, he showed up too and ripped off his shirt.
Yeah, Dolph's in multiple companies.
Yeah, so it looks like he's also gonna.
I can't wait to see Dolph Ziggler wrestle.
Who are you?
And also,
Who are you?
oh, and then he might main event their pay-per-view against.
Who are you?
And then, of course, he'll beat the title against their champion.
Who are you?
Moose. That's their champion.
Oh, that's their champion. Eric knows.
You fucking mark!
Oh shit! It's the remix. It's the remix.
Oh, it's
never happened before.
It so deserved that. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Like, it really did.
Mark. Yeah, I need to make that
fucking
permanent.
Mark.
Which, so Nick Nemeth is also going to fight Matt Cardona at a GCW event in February.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty cool. But
Eric will be there.
yeah. Also, I don't know if you watched the Emmys.
I did not watch the Emmys.
Okay, so what is this guy's name? It is Paul. Is it
Hauser, Paul Hauser.
Paul Hauser?
Yeah.
He's in Cobra Kai,
Yeah.
but he won an Emmy for Blackbird.
Yeah.
an Apple Plus show. But listen to his acceptance speech.
Body, I'm about to beat Matt Cardona.
No, that's the remix.
That's the
No,
remix.
so he rapped his acceptance speech
And called out.
And he mentioned like NWO,
Yeah.
Ishii, I think, or one of those guys.
Yeah.
And then that he's gonna fight Matt Cardona.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was on Dynamite. Right?
Yeah.
He was on an episode of Dynamite.
Right.
Yeah.
Last year. I
Yeah,
don't remember
so-
why.
Apparently, Pro Wrestling Revolver or something. They have a show, Ready or Not, and Paul Walter Hauser is going to fight Cardona. Interesting.
What?
Yeah. Also, so we can go ahead and jump into rumors.
Oh.
Okay.
Rumors! Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations? That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Jesus!
my God.
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
So at TNA's pay-per-view, Naomi did drop the women's title to Jordynne Grace.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people have been saying that her time in TNA is actually coming to an end, which is kind of fueling rumors that she may come back to WWE and be in the Rumble this year.
You did the show last week, right?
Yeah.
We mentioned it last week.
I know, but now that she's officially dropped the
gotcha.
title, now people are like really like, oh,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
she's definitely coming now.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Yeah.
All right. Also, despite the Marky Marks thinking Roman Reigns will face The Rock at Elimination Chamber,
Yeah.
Dave Meltzer is reporting that Roman will not be at Elimination Chamber.
I don't do chamber.
He also
makes sense.
says Reigns isn't working Backlash in France. I mean, this makes
I don't
sense.
do friends.
Roman only does the, big pay-per-view.
Right.
The main ones.
Yeah.
Also, Brock Lesnar is expected back on TV soon, which comes as no surprise considering the time of year. And yeah, their rumors are swirling again of Brock versus Gunther,
Yep.
which we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Also, Fightful reports Andrade has an agreement with WWE. Vega and Andrade have been hinting at a reunion. Let's hope Vega can get away from LWO, rather than Andrade joining.
Yes. Maybe Vega can drop the Twitch streamer.
Well, no Ray, right? For a couple weeks now.
Yeah,
So maybe he wants to
Well,
retire.
he'll be
and-
back. Ray is signed a new 5-year deal or whatever it was.
Oh my God. It's not a Legends deal.
No, Ray had to have minor surgery, so he's out for 2 months. That's
Yeah.
why they had Escobar, kayfabe
Right.
hurt him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with Andrade. And then PW Insider says Dark Side of the Ring is coming back for season 5.
Holy
and it's
shit.
coming out in March.
Wow.
We don't even have to wait that long.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have they said any
No, it's not officially announced yet. Like, this is just PW Insider saying it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Can't wait for the Chris Jericho story.
I mean, yeah.
Chris Jericho narrating his own story.
Yeah, his own.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
This is bullshit.
Right.
Anything else?
It's gotta be. They gotta do like Ric Flair's last match, right? Like all about that, the backstage,
Jesus.
and
Please
how he almost died, or he did die.
Yeah.
They brought him back to life.
Right.
I didn't have any rumors now.
They could do one on Scott Hall, sadly.
Oh, yeah.
You know. All right, trivia time.
Yes. Listen carefully. Who is the only person to lose at WrestleMania twice after winning the Rumble?
Huh. Someone won 2 Rumbles and fucking lost twice
Yes.
at Mania.
Yes.
Edge.
That is correct. Look at you, Eric. I didn't
What
think it
was the first one?
I think Taker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
one of the Taker guys to lose. Then obviously this last time in the
Right.
triple threat. Also, fun fact: how many
interesting.
times has Edge defended or won a mid-card title at WrestleMania?
Does that include tag titles?
No,
Is it like every Mania almost?
like never. Yeah, he's never
never.
defended successfully or won a mid-card title.
A
I didn't really-
mid-card title?
Yeah, like a US or IC.
Yeah.
So I guess he just loses a lot at Mania. I just didn't realize that. Because
Yeah.
for a while he
No,
was like
but
the
wasn't
streak
he
guy.
undefeated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it was all singles.
Wasn't he
matches.
undefeated until he fought Taker at Mania?
I think
think
so.
so.
Because
But
he
then
was like
after
streak
that-
versus streak.
Yeah.
Right. Well, then he won Mania for his last match before he retired for 7 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Who did he?
He
face?
beat Del Rio, right?
Just in a singles match.
Like he defended the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, and
Yes.
beat him.
He beat Del Rio, and then he dropped the belt the next day, or the whatever.
He
Yeah.
said, "I gotta go."
Yep, that's right. All right, fan questions. Jonathan Smith, if you were a free agent and had to choose a non-WWE company to sign with, rank these following promotions 1 through 3 on where you would sign.
Yeah.
With 1 being the preferable option, 3 being your last option. TNA, AEW, New Japan.
New Japan would be 3. I'm just not.
AEW is still number 1.
It's
They
gotta
have the
be.
most money.
It's gotta
and
be.
they have they're the most
The biggest
popular of
names.
the 3.
Yeah.
And then
right.
TNA and then New Japan, of
Yeah.
course. It's easy. Yeah. I mean, you'd have to go live in Japan.
I'm out.
Just be there a while.
Yeah.
Dylan says, Joe, why are you so handsome?
Oh, thanks, Dylan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One of Joe's Patreon accounts.
Parents.
You know, the male podcast fans, they really like Joe. They have a crush on Joe. I have the female fans. They think I'm handsome. But Joe has the male, and there's more of them.
I don't remember
There's-
too many.
there's
hey,
more.
Andrew, why are you so handsome from the female
There's
fans?
more. No, I'm more humble about it. I don't,
you don't read every fan
Right.
question.
Fucking Captain Humility over here.
there's probably some guys out
times.
there that think Eric's hot too, right? Come on, guys.
Come on, Rito.
Make
say
your
something.
voices heard. That's why they say hashtag push Eric into my mouth, right? Isn't that the hashtag?
That's how it goes. That's what it is.
Jonathan Ramos, should Grayson Waller have gone Vader on that interviewer? Oh, yeah. Did you see that? Waller and LA Knight were on like a Australia morning show. And like one of their stagehands was like, oh, our stagehand thinks he could fight you, Grayson Waller. And then Waller got up and acted like they acted as if like Waller was legitimately upset or something. And people are like, is it a work? And it's like, who cares?
Who even cares?
Right.
This was in Australia.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess people have been bouncing back and forth to do promotions for it.
Yes.
That's not like a close flight to just be flying
No,
over there. You still got to get back for SmackDown or Raw.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm Raj Mali. How about a follow back on Insta from you 3? P.S. My wife's hot, if that helps.
Send me a message. I'll follow you.
Well, no, send us her username. We'll follow her.
He said my wife's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We just follow his wife and not him. That's great.
He sent
or like
us
we
messages
follow
to
him
her.
just to get to her.
Hey, ask Andrew. If he's going to WrestleMania.
PCJ, Eric, say those 5 words we all know you're dying to say. Right here. Say those words.
Nope.
Let me see.
Hulk Hogan is a hero.
He's a
We
hero.
already talked about this.
I'm guessing if Eric was the driver in that flipped over car and he saw Hulk Hogan was there to save him, Eric would have quoted Josh by saying, telling Hogan, "Go fuck yourself," and just die in a fiery blaze with his pride.
Yeah, he probably would have.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone was like,
Don't
imagine.
save me.
There was one of the best posts about that was someone was like, imagine you get in a car crash, your car flips over, and you're stuck. And then all of a sudden, someone opens the door to save you, and it's Hulk Hogan.
Grab my arm, dude. Oh my God.
Like, you're probably like, oh, I'm dead. And
Yeah.
this is just my brain, like, playing this dream as blood fills my brain.
Even Eric would be like, "Oh, okay, got it." Right. My biggest fear.
I am in hell.
My biggest fear. Hogan's here to finish the job.
Here, dude,
has the ball.
eat this pasta bread.
He's got
He
the
has the
ballpoint.
ballpoint pen
He's
and
like,
stabs him with it.
and he just pops the airbag. You're like, ah, fuck, he saved me. Now I can't talk shit about him
No,
anymore.
he's giving me Hulkaroni and cheese.
Eat this, brother. I'm not hungry.
Hogan
Fuck,
takes
that's
him.
good.
Hogan takes him to a press conference and like he decks Eric out all in fucking merch, all in Hogan merch.
At Hogan's Beach Shop.
Yeah,
I saved this little boy, brother.
he's 40.
Oh, he's younger than me, dude.
He's a man. He has a beard.
I like the baby version the best, dude. Remember that movie, brother?
The baby version helps me finish my story.
Oh God.
That's going to be a Dark Side of the Ring episode.
Oh my God.
David Lewandowski, it's the Attitude Era, and you are currently the WWF champion, but unfortunately you piss off Vince, and he tells you he's taking the title off you at the next pay-per-view, but he says you can pick one of the following 3 ways to lose. Pushfire Barry. Lose to Rikishi after taking the stink face. That's fire.
Yeah.
Lose to X-Pac after the Bronco Buster, or lose to Val Venus after the money shot. I'm pushing Val Venus.
Yeah,
Let him
it's
be
just
the
a
champion.
splash. He's not actually going to come on you.
Wait. He's not?
Oh, no.
Oh, all right, Barry.
All right.
I'll take the
Fire
Bronco
that.
Buster from
Yeah.
Dustin Dolly. This has probably been asked before. What could an off season look like for wrestling? Take the summer off.
Yeah.
Well, SummerSlam.
No, you come back for SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's like the first
SummerSlam-
event.
What's hilarious is SummerSlam's at the end of summer.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Yeah, just like every other show, take off the summer. Correct.
Right. Adam, can Eric name every number 1 entrant from every Rumble?
No.
I doubt it.
No. Gunther
Probably just-
last year.
That's good.
Yeah.
Edge 1 year.
Sure.
Jimmy Russell, Pushfire Barry returns to WWE. Lars Sullivan, Ryback, Alberto Del Rio.
Holy fuck.
Push.
Which is the funniest one?
Lars.
It's Lars or Ryback just because they'd both be hilarious.
Right. Barry.
Ryback would be gone in 2 weeks. He'd be like, I'm back and I'm the best. Right? Get the fuck out of here. We tried. We tried, bro.
Feed me often.
Yeah.
Feed me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rizzler, there's nothing happening, or there's nothing that could have happened on Raw, not even a Roman Reigns title loss that could have balanced out that show after having not one but 2 of the worst women's tag matches of all time.
Yeah, it was. We've underplayed how bad it was. We really have.
Yeah.
Not that we were really excited about anything.
He says if this hot pile of horse shit doesn't support evidence that 3 hours of Raw is too long, there's no hope.
True.
Correct.
Strong woman. Does Eric have a side job shopping for toys? I saw on YouTube Seth Bayer. Look it up. It could have been his doppelganger. Apparently you look like Seth Bayer.
Oh, God.
I would love to see now, since Eric said I looked like fucking fake Razor Ramon a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on.
Oh, spot on. Wait, that's you. No, that's you.
I will fucking kill you.
What did you buy that day? Show me. I don't know why you're not showing us. You're surprised by it.
Fuck that.
All right, let's move on.
You're not allowed to do questions anymore.
Willie
That's a cool
Fister.
figure, though.
Yeah.
Willie Fistergash?
Oh.
Oh.
What happened to your full theme song playing at the end of your videos? I cut it for time, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
You could, if you want it, I can send it to you. Or go listen to the old. No, I just got it for time. I thought it was too long to play at the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Mr. Late Payments. So insured insurance. I'm not sure, but Veer and the only guy. Oh boy, are the new Bali boys. Next week they will have a promo announcing them as so because Vince is a genius. I think Veer wrote this because the fucking grammar is so bad.
Is he late making payments on grammar classes?
Yes. What I did to the Mysterio. He's like, what does he say? I can't wait to pick up on their bone.
Carnage.
Holy shit. I love Carnage. No one knows how to stop me because I can't stop. Holy fuck.
Mean stuff.
And fucking Vince
Carnage.
McMahon's watching it like,
This is such good shit.
Jesus. Vince McMustache. I was in the hospital overnight last week to have my prostate removed due to prostate cancer. That sucks. At night, I put on last week's pod, and it brightened up an otherwise miserable day. I made it as far as the Ashante Adonis Nick Aldis recap before I had to stop as my abdominal pain went from 2 to 10 from laughing.
Oh, wow.
Thanks as always for the laughs, and to all the guys out there, get checked. I'm 47, so it's never too early.
Oh.
That sucks, man. Sorry that happened. Hope you're doing better, though.
Glad we could bring you some laughs. Sorry about the pain.
That's always my favorite thing is like, fans that, they say our podcast helps them get through some shitty times.
Right.
So I like that. Liable Chief, is Seth going to have a match at the Rumble? Depends on how injured he is, I guess.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to say
That's a good point is who does he even fight,
Right.
Drew again? Go. No, Drew's in the Rumble.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Seth Rollins at the Rumble.
Jinder.
Oh,
Is
at
he
the
gonna
Rumble.
fight Jinder again? Cliff Caviar, second time's a charm. Can we get a debate between Ric Flair and Jesse Ventura about whether pineapple belongs on pizza?
You know, McMahon, it's actually not pineapple that they put on pizza. The government makes a substance that tastes like pineapple, but it's not pineapple. Who cares what it is? If the bitch wants pizza, she can put whatever she wants on it so we can fuck. You know, Rick, didn't you die like 20 years ago?
I should have.
I wish I did.
It doesn't matter what pizza you buy.
I'll cut a hole in the middle.
Now, here's the thing. What about
extra sausage? And they said no. And I said, too bad.
You're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told that to that flight attendant.
Oh, here's Jesse. You know, pizza's not actually from Italy. Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, it's from another country.
Oh, where?
Was that interesting?
No.
9/11 was an inside job.
What about pizza on pineapple?
What is happening right now?
All right.
Like sauce and cheese on a slice of pineapple?
Wow.
Wow.
At those Brazilian places, that would be good.
EVP Sheldon Cooper. Eric, how does it feel knowing Kurt Angle's last match was a loss to Corbin, while Hulk Hogan's last match was a trios tag win against Angle? Used cage match for this info. Thanks, guys.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my God.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, thank
No
you for
wonder
that.
he hates Hogan.
Yeah.
Terry Dactyl, what happens first? Cody finishes the story. Michael Cole admitting that Veer is nowhere near 6'4", or us finding out why evolution is a mystery.
I hope that's the first one.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Lawley, do you think Cody's going to bring up the brawl out next week to CM Punk and how he tried to destroy AEW? I mean, maybe subtly.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're going to have a confrontation on Raw.
All right.
Carlos Ramirez, Nick Aldis looks like he works at Men at Play. You're not supposed to understand this. All right.
All right. And I don't.
Thank you.
Stephen with a V, in the spirit of What If Season 2, which what if scenario would you like to see played out? What if Owen Hart didn't die? What if Mike Tyson knocked out Stone Cold and Shawn retained the title?
Wow.
What if John Cena turned heel? I think Steven might be the one that sent me these ideas for a what if bracket, and I think we should fucking do it. I think we need more ideas, but we could figure out the rest. But there were like 10 really good ones. Like what if Owen Hart didn't die?
Like there would be so much discussion on it.
Yeah,
it'd have to be
short.
like 8.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
maybe 8 good ones, and we just discuss it out.
Yeah,
and come up with what would have been
instead of a bracket.
No, you a bracket. But only put 8 on there.
Yeah,
because we would talk through what if those scenarios.
You have to create the scenario and what would have happened.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, Sean was injured. So he was going away, but
he didn't want to do the job. So obviously he wanted to remain champion and keep wrestling.
Yeah.
So he
would have actually broken his back.
He wasn't really fucking injured.
Yeah, dude, it was his drug addiction.
We learned that was all bullshit.
Yeah.
It was all bullshit. We saw when the Undertaker threw him off and he didn't even really hit the coffin.
Yeah.
Triple H looks like Sarah J. I think I know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
That's like an ugly one.
Google.
Who wins Money in the Bank? LA Knight, Kevin Owens, or Xavier Woods?
LA Knight.
None of those.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's gotta be a bad guy.
You said it, Grayson Waller, right?
Oh yeah, fuck.
Totally.
Mike Gox Small.
Oh, okay.
Still. You get offered $1 million to record a show in Saudi. They say they have listened to all episodes and are big fans. Do you accept?
Yes.
Or is it a trick?
Is it a trap?
It's a trap.
We heard what you said about us. They're like, no, go on, do the funny voice.
I wouldn't trust that. No.
Do the funny voice.
We're probably wanted there.
Right. Hey, I mean, honestly, if Dana Carvey can do the George Bush voice for George Bush in the White House and come out alive.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
Matt Judd, will you wear a Goldberg jersey if Torque gets drafted by the Jets?
Yes. Oh my God.
If
Torque
he's good.
Goldberg.
I'll just get Torque. I'll get his number and then Torque on the back.
There you go.
He's so small though. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he's a football player to me. I don't get it.
Kyle Foxton. Well, you're thinking of when Goldberg returned with his son in 2016.
Yeah, I know.
That's a 12-year-old boy. Kyle Foxton, what could be this Rumble's Maven eliminating the Undertaker surprise moment? I think Gunther eliminating Brock.
Yeah, but
not really a surprise though.
Every year someone eliminates Brock and it's a surprise, but then it's not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Goldberg, who was last year? Lashley. So whatever.
Lashley eliminated Brock?
Yeah, Brock came in and then Lashley was next and Lashley threw him out and they were acting like this was going to be a feud and then it just never... They feuded like for a few weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Omar, Jinder got hindered. P.S. You're fucking Mark if you really think MJF is going to be at the Rumble. Yeah,
It's possible,
I agree.
right? Like 5%? Can I get 5?
No.
Not even 5?
No.
If his contract was really up, come on. WWE would throw him right in there.
Axe, what existing storyline should Andrade be added to, or who would you like to see his first feud back? Who's something he
He's gonna fight Santos Escobar.
Drew McIntyre.
Sure. Amir, what if they book Cody versus Rollins before Mania, and then Punk acts like he's going to cost Seth the title, but he GTS's Cody to make Cody versus Punk at night 1, the main event, and Rock Roman night 2. Hit the button. You got it.
You fucking Mark!
And then who does Seth fight?
Whatever.
Gunther?
Dashing Dan. So a few months have passed since Bray Wyatt left us. Now we've had the time to digest the tragedy. What are your favorite Wyatt moments, and what do you think his legacy will be? I mean, he won the fucking championship. I like that.
Yeah.
When he said, "I have the whole world in my hands."
That was great.
Like the debut of the Fiend was awesome.
It was. Right. I miss like the Swamp family basically.
When Daniel Bryan turned on him, the fucking
What about his match with Cena? That whole thing was crazy. And it was
the
great.
Firefly Funhouse
Match, yeah.
Oh wait, no, that
match.
was the Fiend. Yeah.
No, when he did all the crazy, that's such good shit. When all that's
yeah, Firefly Funhouse match.
Yeah, that was great.
Ethan
Cena comes out with an NWO shirt.
Yeah, that was
there's your
amazing.
what if scenarios.
Oh God.
Ethan Pushfire Barry, potential Rumble surprises. MJF at 17.
Fuck.
Vince McMahon at 28.
Yes.
Fire.
Chris Benoit's coffin at 30.
All right.
Oh boy.
You lost me.
I mean, in that order, push MJF.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bury Benoit's coffin.
Yes.
Joe Burns, with as much talent out there as there is, why the fuck do they keep dragging Shayna Baszler out there to have the worst matches of the night?
I know.
Because
paying
fuck
her.
you, that's why.
Jake Baker, are you guys bored of Seth's title reign yet? I think he should have dropped the belt
3 months
at
ago.
SummerSlam to Nakamura.
Yes.
Or just let Damian cash in already.
Right.
But there's a reason. I mean, now it's going to be Punk versus Seth.
I guess, but did they
For
know
the
that back then?
championship. Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing Priest cashes in at Mania because that'd be a big moment. And you don't even care who wins. You can even have Punk beat Rollins, and then he cashes in on him.
And then
'Cause
loses.
Punk cashed in on 2 people, right?
And then he loses.
And no, let him
Priest
win
is
it.
going to beat Punk? There's no fucking
It's
way.
a cash in. Anybody can beat anybody.
I'll hit the button.
Dude, then he beats him back at the next pay-per-view or something.
Okay. How much you want to bet?
I'm not going to bet that
fuck.
random thing.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
want
know
to
it
know the
sounds
matches
bad.
yet.
You know it sounds
you are.
bad.
Okay.
Kimbo was the opening of Raw reminiscent of a massive cocaine pile. Shots fired at Tony Khan because they showed the pile of snow.
Right.
Yeah.
Uncle Saudi, one idea for the Rumble scorecard could be you use a random number generator 1 through 30, and you each get assigned a random entrant. If that person wins, you get X amount of extra points.
Oh, that's fun.
Lock be a lady tonight. Or we
Yeah.
split up all the numbers, 10 each.
Yeah, sure. Dr. Coctopus, opinions on his in-ring stuff aside, I think John Moxley is a better name than Dean Ambrose. Would you agree?
No.
John Moxley, I guess, sounds cooler, but then...
I mean, I guess if you just go like Mox, like,
Sure.
I don't know.
It sounds cool, and then you watch his matches.
And you're like, oh, he's got spaghetti coming out of his head.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Spaghetti head.
All right, that's all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. You can get a Thanks Guys t-shirt at bonfire.com/
Thanks, guys.
and become a supporter. Check out all the bonus podcasts at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Yeah. And if you sign up, we'll be like,
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.